Hello, hello. Thank you so much for watching this video. I don't know if you're watching it live or watching the replay, but if you are watching the replay, type hashtag replay. If you are watching me live, let me know that you can hear me in the comment section of this video. Thank you for finding me on tonight. My name is Terry Alfred. I am known as a women's wealth strategist. I specialize in helping business women build wealth and financial freedom so that we can live, lead, and lead multi-million dollar legacies. Now, if you've noticed a difference in my background over the last few days, is because I was out of town. But now I'm back. I'm back in Dallas, y'all. So, hey, Dallas, what's up, DFW? What's up, Texas? It feels good to be back. This is the first night back in 2025. So, I'm a little excited, but I'm also a little tired. So, I'm not going to be here on tonight very long. But I want to speak about time management. And you may be looking at me like, man, she don't have any makeup on or anything. No, because it's not an effective use of time. Because after this live, I have a few things that I'm going to do, and then I am calling it a night. I'm calling it a night early tonight because I am prioritizing rest. I'm prioritizing self-care this year, and I'm excited about it. Now, let me make sure y'all can hear me. If you can hear me, put a I can hear you in the comment section. I got to check. Sometimes people are not able to hear me. Okay, so put a I can hear you in the comment section. And I will say you all have been doing a fantastic job catching the replays. I've been seeing people like the videos, the replays. I've been seeing people comment on the videos. And I've just been honestly talking about things that God gives to me each day. And so the first day I spoke about, of the 21-day live challenge, by the way, the first day I spoke about invest in being a biblical principle. And then the second day I spoke about selling for a profit being a biblical principle, because sometimes men and women of faith, they have when it comes to sales, the word sale or making sales put a bad taste in their mouth, and so they overextend themselves when, if they were actually selling what they need to sell, they could actually get out of debt and reach other financial goals. Just like the woman who went to the prophet Elisha, and all she had was a little bit of oil, and he told her to sell it. And when she and her son started selling it, they had more than enough oil to last them for the rest of their lives. He said you can live off the rest. So I talked about that on day 2. Day 3, I spoke about forgiveness. Spoke about forgiveness. There are some people, there are some situations you need to let go, and you actually need to forgive yourself. Some of us need to forgive ourselves. I didn't mention that on yesterday's live, but I will mention that now. Some of us need to forgive ourselves. You may be the person you have to forgive in order to really attract abundance this year. So outside of me forgiving and letting go other people, that is part of the work that I had to do in order to become the woman that I am today. So I'm not seeing anybody say that they can hear me. Let me make sure. Let me check my phone. I also want to make sure I'm live. It's not showing up on Facebook. Okay. Let's see. Am I live? Let me check my LinkedIn. Let's see. If you are watching me, if you can hear me, say I can hear you. I can see you. Okay, it looks like I'm live. I'm just going to keep on talking because y'all have been watching the replays. And all my videos so far this week have gotten over 500 views across the platform. So I'm just going to keep on talking. Speaking of which, feel free to go back and watch the videos that you have missed. And if I say something that you want to speak about, you want to talk about, feel free to book a virtual coffee or send me a DM, and let's continue to have a conversation. Now, if this is your first time watching me live, I want you to know, in short, I'm a financial consultant as well as a business coach. And one of the things that have helped me be highly successful is being able to manage my time, not wasting a lot of time. Now, I will say I did have a procrastination problem, but that problem is gone. I know how to eat that elephant one bite at a time. Okay. And so tonight I want to speak about wise time management. And I'm going to use a lady in the Bible. Well, truth be told, there's a mother telling her son the type of wife that he should look for. And so she's given characteristics of a very noble wife. And so in this description, we can discover things that um, things that can show us that we actually can have our cake and eat it too. What do I mean by have our cake and eat it too? Well, some of you who are watching my live, you have a job and you have a business. You are a dual entrepreneur. Some of you are a homemaker and you have a business. Some of you are a wife, a mother, have a business, have a job. Like you are doing multiple things, and for some reason things are not clicking for you. And I'm here tonight to tell you that it's because of your time management. Okay, you got to get really, really clear on what is decent and in order for your life, and stop wasting time. Okay, so you really can have your cake and eat it too, if you stop procrastinating and you're a better time management, and you become better with your time management. If you say, I am no longer going to be a tire kicker, a time waster, a procrastinator, an excuse maker, or idleness chaser, then you can really see a difference. Now, some of you may say, Terry, that's easy for you to say because you are not married. You don't have children. You are only self-employed. You don't have a job. Well, don't forget, I used to. I was actually a principal and building my business part-time. That takes a lot of responsibility. And I also was very active in my church. I was very supportive of a few family members at the time. So I have had to juggle multiple responsibilities. I still have multiple titles to this day. I am the VP of the Dallas-Fort Worth Urban League of Young Professionals. I'm a daughter. I'm a big sister of 3 younger sisters. I'm a mentor. I have one-on-one coaching clients. I have an agency. I have clientele that have decided to get an insurance policy, an IRA, an annuity, a retirement plan, something with me. I have all of these people who are looking to me. So just because I don't have children or a spouse right now does not mean that I don't understand what it takes in order to wisely manage your time. You see, when I was in education, one of my goals was to eliminate my debt. I wanted to be debt free by 30. And so I used the additional funds that I made in my business that I was working part-time to help me get out of debt before I turned 30. Right? So I was responsible for over, if I added all the years up together, we're going to say hundreds, okay? Hundreds of kids, hundreds of children, hundreds of scholars. And then when I became an instructional coach, that school alone, I think, had 12 or 1,300 children in it. And I was responsible for being there for 6 teachers. And because 3 of the teachers taught social studies and 3 of the teachers, not 3, 9, it was 18 teachers. 9 teachers taught social studies and 9 teachers taught science. There were 3 science, 6th grade science, 3 7th grade science, 3 8th grade science. So there were 18 teachers that I was responsible for growing and making sure that they got what they needed. Like, I know what it means to need to balance a lot, to need to know how to wear multiple hats and still be successful. So I'm going to tell you all the characteristics that this woman gave her son that he should look for in a noble wife. And then we're going to get ready to wrap this thing up because yeah, we gonna wrap this up because I got some other things I want to do tonight before I call it a night, because this is going to be my first week in Texas in 2025, and I can't wait. Even if the snow comes, heck, if the snow does come, that's even better because everybody's gonna be at home. So make sure you get on my calendar. Make sure you get on my calendar while you're at home. Hi, Gretel. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you very much. She said I'm a boss lady. Yes, I hear that often. I hear that often. I had an opportunity to spend some time with Adrian in Memphis, and he always called me boss lady too. All right, so let's see. So, by the way, if you do like what you're hearing and you want to meet with me, you can go to the link that's going across the bottom of the screen. If you're like, Terry, I see that sign behind you. What is that? What is Business Women Building Wealth? Well, Business Women Building Wealth is my movement and my community. And so if you are a businesswoman that is building wealth, or a woman who is about your business and you are prioritizing building wealth in this season, you want to be a part of this group. In order to be a part of this group, all you have to do is go to jointerry.com, answer the questions, and I will let you in. All right, so let's dive into these characteristics, okay? So, Proverbs 31, chapter 10. What version am I reading? The New International Version on tonight. A wife of noble character, who can find? Or who can find a wife of noble character? She is worth far more than rubies. Her husband has full confidence in her and lacks nothing of value. She brings him good and not harm all the days of her life. She selects wool and flax and works with eager hands. She is like the merchant ships, bringing her food from afar. She gets up. If you're writing notes, this is one of the verses you want to highlight and write down. Verse 15. She gets up while it is still nights and provides food for her family and portions for her female servants. I don't know about y'all, but when I read that today, I said, you know what? This sounds like she meal preps at night. Let me get my grocery list together so I can meal prep at night, because I want to be like the Proverbs 31 wife. As a matter of fact, I do consider myself to be like the Proverbs 31 wife. But yeah, she gets up at night and prepares food for her family at night. Okay, anyway, let me keep on reading. She considers a field and buys it. Out of her earnings, she plants a vineyard. We talked the other day about investing being a biblical principle. That verse right there has so much in it. We can unpack that too. But tonight I want to focus on time management, wise time management. Okay. Verse 17 says, she sets about her work vigorously. Her arms are strong for her task. She sees that her trading is profitable. We talked 2 days ago about selling for profit. Having a profitable business is decent and in order. It's a biblical principle. Don't let people dupe you into thinking that you're supposed to give everything away for free and you're supposed to do everything for free. That's not a biblical principle. But selling and trading, as this verse says, making a profit is. Y'all got to go back and watch that other video. Okay. She sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. In her hand, she holds the distaff and grasps the spindle with her fingers. She opens her doors to the poor and extends her hands to the needy. Wait a minute. Let me back up. Did y'all notice something? I know I'm supposed to be talking about time management, but I feel like somebody needs to hear this. She opened her arms to the poor. She extends her hands to the needy, but she got a profitable business, so she needs to be profitable first. It didn't say she was giving everything away to the poor first. It said she's profitable. And because she is profitable, then she can extend her hands to the needy. Then she can open her arms to the poor. But she got to make sure she take care of home first, because home is her first ministry. And if you are a man watching this, sir, home is your first ministry. That's your first assignment. That's your first job, King, is to take care of home. We're supposed to be talking about time management. Stay focused, Terry. Stay focused, Terry. That's another live. You got 21 days you going live, Terry. Just go back to the verse. 21. 21. When it snows, it's about to snow, y'all. When it snows, she has no fear for her household, for all of them are clothed in scarlet. She makes coverings for her bed. She is clothed in fine linen and purple. Her husband is respected at the city gate, where he takes his seat among the elders of the land. I just smile when I read it because I be thinking about my husband, even though I don't know what he looked like, what his name is, or any of that. I just smile like when I read that one. Anyway, she makes linen garments and sells them. And there it is again. She makes linen garments and sells them and supplies the merchants with sashes. She is clothed with strength and dignity. She can laugh at the days to come. She speaks with wisdom, and faithful instruction is on her tongue. She watches over the affairs of her household and does not eat the bread of idleness. That's the verse I want to put pin at right there, 27. She watches over the affairs of her household and she does not eat of the bread of idleness. So again, don't be a tire kicker. Don't be an excuse maker. Stop being a procrastinator, and you can actually have everything that you want, because we serve a limitless God. So stop putting limitations on what your life can look like. Her children arise and call her blessed, and her husband also, and he praises her. Many women do noble things, but you surpass them all. He said, baby, it's a lot of women out here doing great things, but they don't have nothing on you. They got nothing on you, baby. Okay, anyway, there's a song for everything. Nothing on you. Sorry, y'all. There's a song for everything that comes to my mind. But yes, and they might say hi, and they may say hey, but you don't have to worry about what they say, because they got nothing on you, baby. Nothing on you, baby. Hey. Okay, back to the verse. Sometimes, y'all, I hear secular songs, and in my mind, I go to like what's in the Bible, because they sometimes, well, let me just say it like this. What's in you gonna come out you, right? So sometimes I'll be listening to a song, and then all of a sudden I just start praising God, because I start thinking about something he promised or something he said in his word, and I'm like, oh, that's what he said. That's what he's talking about. So anyway, time management. Let me be respectful of your time. Let me be respectful of your time. We're going to go to verse 30 right now. Charm is deceptive and beauty is fleeting, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Honor her for all that her hands has done, even if they're a little dry like mine. Honor her for all that her hands have done, and let her works bring her praise in the city gate. See, the people at the city gate, they know about it too. So that's what I want to share with you on tonight. That's it. That's it. That's all. As you get ready to think about the rest of 2025 and what you are going to make sure happens this year, I want you to think about your time management. I want you to backwards plan. I want you to be intentional with your time. Now, in order to be intentional with your time, you have to be intentional with your boundaries. You are going to have to say no to some people. You are going to have to say no to some things. You are going to have to get super focused and laser focused in order for you to go where you need to go. So, wise time management is a biblical principle. Again, you can have whatever you like, but you got to manage your time wisely. You have to manage your time wisely. That's all I have for y'all on tonight. I thank you so much for watching this live. Again, if you are a businesswoman, you are interested in building more wealth and you want to be a part of the community, every Wednesday night at 8 p.m., I go live in that group giving you tips, tools, and strategies to help you on your wealth building journey. As a businesswoman, you can go to jointerry.com and join there. If you're like, Terry, okay, wait a minute, I need help. Like, all of this sounds good, but I need help. Like, I need one-on-one help. I encourage you to reach out to me. As a matter of fact, send me a DM. Send me a DM tonight, because the cost for the one-on-one coaching is going up tomorrow at 4 o'clock. It was supposed to go up January 1st. However, I don't know about anybody else, but I just woke up and it was January. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna give a few people a little bit of time, and I'm going to give them until Monday. And tomorrow is Monday. So tomorrow by 4 o'clock p.m. Central Time, the 90 days of unlimited coaching is going to have a new price. So if you feel like you do want to work with me, now will be the time to lock in today's price, because tomorrow night's price is going to be different from tonight's price. All right. So thanks again for watching. I hope you all have an amazing evening. If you found this video to be educational, motivational, or inspirational, please put that in the comment section. I'm not really seeing a lot of comments and engagement right now, but I trust and believe that y'all are engaging, and I'll just have to respond to your comments after the video. Okay. So I see Giovanna love my video. Thank you for watching, Queen. I can't see anything else, but that's all good. That's all I got tonight. Share this video with somebody who needs to see it, and I'll see y'all again on tomorrow, which is day 5 of my 21-day live challenge. And I do my 21-day live challenge at least once a quarter. See y'all later. See you tomorrow. Adios. Oh, and if you're catching this on YouTube, make sure you subscribe.